I got both my girls head to toe designer.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Aldrich Rosas.
It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cook.
25-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, New
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle by Jordan Elliott.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Out to to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stokes. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. He'll bite, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The tackle made.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he finds Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
9 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton setting up the screen for Cook. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Running with Kamara. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down at 5 yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Saints.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Pick up on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. It's
2nd down and 10.
Pat Travis Travis Kelce. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. Touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown on. On the season, and the Saints add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
Aldrick Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Kamara there with a first down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 35. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
First down, Saints.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kamale Correa coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 10 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Being chased out left. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. That'll be complete to Cook. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but now it's third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw again. Able to complete this to Shenault. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Laviska Shenault in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Texans who were able to come away with the road victory. 17-7, the final score.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Pinion set to kick off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
2nd and 11. Throw left side complete. It's Hampton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Saints first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The tackle made.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Dalvin Cook.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Saints to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, New Orleans.
Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out. And the Saints just continue to roll.
And this is obvious. Quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now this throw caught left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Newton throwing again. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brought down by Bryce.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The Saints on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10. Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Kendall Sheffield.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise there on third down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now Newton on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. A gain of 6 there on first.
Number 80. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton over the middle, complete. That's Stokes. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stokes. That catch good for only a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of
one thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. The clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
So this one